Once upon a time, in a vibrant forest filled with towering trees and sparkling streams, lived a clever little fox named Felix. Felix had bright orange fur and a fluffy tail that danced like a feather in the wind. One sunny morning, while exploring his favorite glade, he stumbled upon a glowing, shimmering stone nestled in a bed of colorful flowers. Curious, Felix approached the stone and, to his amazement, it began to sparkle even more. As he touched the stone with his paw, a swirl of magical light surrounded him. Suddenly, Felix found himself in an enchanting world, where the trees were made of candy and rivers flowed with sweet lemonade. "Oh, this is incredible!" he exclaimed. But as he gazed around, Felix noticed that the candy trees were wilting and the lemonade river was drying up. He realized that this magical realm needed his help. Determined to save this wonderful place, Felix set off on his adventure. He met a friendly rabbit named Ruby who told him about a wicked wizard who had stolen the magic crystal that nourished the land. "Without it, everything will turn to dust," Ruby warned. Felix knew he had to retrieve the crystal and restore the magic. With Ruby by his side, they ventured deeper into the forest. They faced many challenges along the way. First, they encountered a tricky riddle posed by a wise old owl. "To pass, you must solve my riddle," the owl hooted. Felix thought hard and finally answered correctly, allowing them to continue. Next, they crossed a wobbly bridge guarded by a grumpy troll. Felix, using his quick wit, made the troll laugh with a funny joke, and the troll let them pass. After overcoming these obstacles, Felix and Ruby reached a dark cave where the wicked wizard lived. With courage in their hearts, they sneaked inside. The cave was filled with sparkling jewels and shadows that danced on the walls. In the center, they spotted the magic crystal, glowing brightly under a dark spell. Felix knew he had to act fast. Using his cleverness, Felix devised a plan. He distracted the wizard with a shiny jewel, drawing his attention away from the crystal. Meanwhile, Ruby quietly snatched the crystal and they both dashed out of the cave, hearts racing with excitement. They could hear the wizard's angry shouts behind them, but they didn't stop until they reached the safety of the candy forest. Once safely back in the magical realm, Felix and Ruby placed the crystal back in its rightful spot. Instantly, the trees perked up, and the lemonade river flowed joyfully once again. The forest sparkled with life and color, all thanks to their bravery. Felix felt proud, knowing he had made a difference. As a reward for their courage, a fairy appeared and granted Felix a wish. Felix wished for the happiness of his new friends in the magical realm. The fairy smiled, waved her wand, and from that day on, the forest flourished, and Felix could visit anytime he wished. With a heart full of joy and adventure, Felix returned to his own forest, knowing that magic exists for those who dare to explore. And from that day forward, he shared his tales with all the animals, inspiring them to be brave and kind, just like him. And so, Felix the Fox became a legend in both worlds, forever remembered for his magical adventure.